Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I was gonna do the celebration, but I revealed something personal just a second ago, so I'm not gonna be able to show off that video. It'd be really nice if I could cut out the stuff in my video or blur it out so people can't see it. Yeah, I showed something off. I showed something off that I'm not very well. Well, that's personal, I should say, personal, and I did not mean to do that. So I'm not gonna. Unfortunately, there won't be that. Anywho, let's go ahead and talk about the new year because we're now officially in 2023. 2022 is over. First, let's talk about my thoughts on last year, because last year was now over. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Last year, I had some problems with some things. The year started off pretty good, actually. It started off pretty good. Oops. Oh, shoot. Freaking. I didn't mean to hit that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. I think I hit Bubble Blast by accident. I hit Bubble Blast. But I gotta keep my phone from shutting off on me, because otherwise the recording will stop. I actually could set it where it doesn't stop on me, but I'm afraid to do that because I might mess it up or I'm not showing anything off or something. So I'm not gonna do that. I could stop the phone from shutting off, period, instead of having to set the recording at all, really, as well. But I don't want to do that either, because if I do that, that'll drain my battery down. So yeah. So anywho, let's go now. As I was saying before I accidentally clicked something that I didn't mean to click. I think last year was okay. I mean, it wasn't the best. I was starting to think it was kind of worse than last year. I'm not really sure, honestly, which is worse. Both last year and this year, I lost a family member very close to me. If you guys could say a dog is your family member, my dog was technically part of my family. He was a great dog. You guys would have heard him in the background of some of my videos because he barked all the time. He was still very cute. I don't have any pictures of him, I think, on here, so I can't show them off, but yeah, basically though, JT passed away. Last year, Grandma Rose passed away, so they actually passed away both pretty close to each other. JT actually passed away on my grandma's birthday, so yeah, on Grandma Rose's birthday, he passed away, so that's kind of sad, but he was in pain. He was in terrible pain, and he was not breathing very well. So it's better he died, because he was in terrible pain. Grandma Rose wasn't in as much pain. Grandma Rose's main problem was her brain wasn't working right. She was not thinking very well. She was getting slow. I got a 10-minute video of her talking about her life. Unfortunately, it's kind of quiet. It's hard to hear her, and if I turn it up, then I'm kind of loud. But you can kind of hear it though a little bit. But I did a 10-minute video on learning about history and all that. It didn't work as well because she was not remembering things well, even in 2020. And the very next year she passed away. So yeah. There was that, and but yeah, it's kind of funny. It was about a year ago. Well, actually, she died in October, but it was about a year later, after going to Arkansas to see her, that she passed away. We saw her a couple of times after that, but it was hard for me to see her because she was not doing well. It made me feel upset, so I didn't get to visit her with her that much. Apparently, she mistaked me as one of my dad's girlfriends. Yeah, that happened because he had so many girlfriends in the past and all that. he basically mistaked me as one of Daddy's girlfriends. But but yeah, that's kind of happened there though. But she still was very sweet. So I lost, but basically the point is I lost two great people. Well, this year I lost Linda too. Linda wasn't my mother, but she was my friend's mother, who passed away. She was also in pain though. She was in pain too. Apparently she was seeing her husband, her dead husband and stuff. It kind of sucks she died though, because I wasn't ready for her to die yet. I mean, obviously, who wants someone to die, unless you hate them. But even then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say there, but because there's people out there that people despise, but that's okay. I mean, that's their opinion. But the thing is, the reason why I didn't want her to die yet is I wanted to ask those questions. I was gonna visit her at the hospital, but I turned it down because she was basically sleeping. Because they put her on, I think, medication or something where she's sleeping a lot. So I could not see her, and I didn't want to bother going to see her because there's no point of visiting her if you can't talk to her. So, I mean, my aunt, she was an alcoholic. She died from alcohol poisoning, but she passed away too. She was my great aunt. She was my grandmother's sister. She was the youngest in the siblings. She was the youngest of the siblings. My grandmother had three siblings, and she was the youngest. But yeah, she passed away from alcohol poisoning. But at least I was able to talk to her, even though she was really sick, because she was coughing a lot. I was able to talk to her in the hospital room. I could not do that with Linda, so I turned it down. And I knew she wasn't going to make it much longer, but I was just so upset about that because I wanted to learn more about that. Because here's the thing, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but a lot of people who are dying usually see people from their past or something. I wanted to learn more about that, and learn more about that. Instead of going to church, because you can't always, I mean, I'm not saying people can't have their own religion, that's fine and all, but I personally don't believe churches always tell the truth. That's my opinion, and actually talking to people that actually experience the stuff makes more sense. I mean, there's reports people waking up when they die, when they get in comas and stuff, and they say they saw heaven, but you can't believe that's true unless you actually have actual proof where they actually tell you that. So, I mean, you can argue people won't always tell the truth, but I doubt people will always lie about that. People lie, though, to make money all the time. I'm not saying, no one knows what religion's true, honestly. You're gonna have to go on your belief there, but basically, though, I wanted to ask about the whole, her seeing her husband and stuff and all that, because her husband died way before she did. So yeah, I wanted to talk to her about that, but unfortunately I was unable to do that. And I was kind of ashamed there and all that. But yeah, I'm kind of getting a little carried away here, but I'm explaining some stuff because there are a lot that happened. But also there was the wisdom teeth thing. That was announced that they were going to take my wisdom teeth out. That got me concerned and all that. It's not bothering me as bad as it was, but yeah, next week on the 5th, they're going to get taken out. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to upload anything for a while or not. We'll have to see how I feel. But they're going to have to knock me out, and the wisdom teeth thing I'm going to be probably hurting. Hopefully I'm not hurting, but I mean, I've gotten a tooth pulled before and it was nothing, but it never got cut open before, so I'm not sure how well it's going to do. So they're gonna be putting me out for the wisdom teeth, and I think they're gonna be taking out the front teeth too. The two baby teeth, because the adult ones never came in. They're gonna take those out too. And yeah, because the adult ones are growing crooked. They're going really crooked, so they're gonna probably take them out too. So I'm not gonna have any teeth in the front. Well, I'll have the big buck teeth, the beaver teeth, but I won't have the ones where the baby ones are at. They're two over from the big two big teeth in the front. They're two over, which is both sides. It's kind of ironic how it's both sides, but that's kind of how it was. But yeah, yeah, both sides of the mouth have, because your mouth is kind of like I don't know how you would say it. Your teeth kind of they go big and then they shrink as they go backwards, or the top ones do at least. I don't think the bottom ones do that. But the bottom ones actually they actually get bigger as you go on, while the top ones get smaller. Well, actually, no, wait, I'm feeling them right now. Now they get bigger too. They kind of get smaller and get bigger there, but these are baby teeth. They should have got pulled, but they didn't. So they're gonna be pulling those and all that too, which is a shame. It's a shame. But I got that working up, and then we are rearranging the house and all that. So, I mean, it's good my family is all moved back closer, but it's also kind of bad because I got to deal with them remodeling the house. I'm not really a big fan of changes and all that. I like to keep things kind of fancy. I mean, yeah, the carpet was bad in the house, but I kind of don't like the designs that much. I mean, I think the floors are all right, but I don't think they're the best. I prefer. I mean, I did a comparison on them too. And I even looked back at the comparison video when I was uploading it and on the floors, because it took me forever to upload that video, and even then I still think the old floors look better compared to the new ones. But that's just my opinion, of course. But we're remodeling the house and all that. And unfortunately, I think they're going to end up cutting the baby trees out in the yard too, which sucks because one of the baby trees is growing crooked because one year we had a windstorm and it not windstorm, it was just wind, not a storm, it was just regular wind, and I guess it knocked it over. We got it straightened up a little bit, but it's still crooked. It's still growing. It's not like super crooked. Because we've had some really crooked trees in the yard, but it's crooked. It's growing crooked. It's growing crooked though, and that might mess up with the roots down the road. So they may be cutting it down, and they're gonna cut the one by the garage down too, which sucks. And it took forever for those trees to get tall too. It really did, and it sucks that they're gonna be cutting them down, which sucks. That's the problem though, because Mama and Papa moved back up here. They're doing all this fixing up the house and stuff and all that. So that's the problem. They're doing all this fixing up and all that, and because Daddy wasn't doing this. It took him years to do this because he didn't have any help, and now he's got help to do this stuff. Even though Mama and Papa are really old now, they're not young anymore. I mean, I'm an adult, they're older, but they still they still can do things, which is surprising for their age, but they can still do things, and they're going to be remodeling the house and stuff. So, they can help remodel the house by painting it up and stuff. So, I'm not really the biggest fan of all this. I really ain't. That's really the only reason why all this is getting done. Otherwise, this stuff would have just kept sitting here. Now, the floor in the bath, well, the floors definitely need to be done because the floors were, well, the kitchen floor was fine. The kitchen and the upstairs bathroom floor were fine, but the floor in Daddy's room, the bathroom floor downstairs was really bad because Keegan got water all over the place. So yeah, but it sucks that that they're remodeling. I mean, down the road I can always change it if I want to, because I want to inherit this house down the road. But still, I don't want to have to pay all of this money just to remodel it the way I want it when I could just already had it the way it was. But I don't know. I don't know what to say though. But yeah, basically though, they're remodeling the house, and then there's the court thing going on, and then Nintendo announced that they're shutting down the 3DS and Wii U shops. So I was gonna save my money up. I was still gonna buy games, but I was gonna save up money and all that for the games and stuff, and because I knew eventually they were gonna shut them down, but I was hoping to have more time to do it, but kind of wish they wouldn't shut them down at all, because I mean, Sony was gonna shut the shops down, and they turned around and didn't do it. I kind of wish Nintendo did the same route, but Nintendo, well, assumes that no one uses a 3DS anymore, or Wii U. Well, the Wii U I understand, because the Wii U basically is the Nintendo's forgotten consoles. I mean, well, people talk about it, but it's not like as well known as the Switch. But I still think they could have kept the shops open. Like, why do they need to shut them down? Why can't they just run multiple shops like what Sony does? I mean, I really don't understand that at all. And I found out too, apparently, I think they're going to end up shutting down the Nintendo Badge Arcade games. If you guys have a 3DS, I would get the Nintendo Badge Arcade badges while you can, because I think they're going to shut them down. There's actually an American version and a Japanese version. Apparently, the Japanese version has almost 1,000 badges. It has 9,999 badges, while the American one only has like 8,800 badges, I think is what it was. I can't remember. So it's kind of stupid that Japan has more badges than up here, but I don't know. Japan also had a Katamari game on the DSi I wasn't aware of. I knew it existed, but I didn't know it was on the DSi, shop. So it's impossible to play that game now, too, because they closed the shops down on the DSi years ago. So we're going to run into the same problem, where some of the games won't be accessed, or some of them will, they won't feel the same as playing them on the 3DS, because some of them are only good for the 3DS. So yeah, so basically, it's going to be a pain in the butt that they're doing this and all that and shutting them down. And it sucks that they're shutting both of them down at once, because since they're shutting both shops down at once, it's kind of, hard for people to afford all these games because they're shutting both of them down. I mean, I could probably afford the games if they were only shutting one down. Like, I would expect the Wii U, not the 3DS one, to shut down, because the Wii U, I expected both of them to shut down because they both got discontinued, and the Switch is taking over, but I would expect Nintendo to shut down the 3DS shop and not the Wii U one. Or I mean the Wii U, not the 3DS, because the Wii U didn't do very well while the 3DS did. So I really don't know why they did it like that. I don't even know why they're doing it at all. I really don't. I know they don't want to run multiple shops because people are on the Switch now, but for people like me I have a Switch, but I like to go on the 3DS still. And because they're shutting the shops down, it's going to be harder to play some of these games. Some of them might not even be accessed. That's the problem. And the thing is, on the 3DS, they're going on sale. But some of the games are the ones that are only downloadable only. But the Wii U, all the downloadable only games are still expensive. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. So there's a lot that happened last year. I don't know though if I don't know if they, it's worse than 2020 like one or not. 2021 had Disney shut down Blue Sky, and that pissed a lot of people off, including myself. But that's kind of what Nintendo's doing with the shops right now. But I don't know which one's worse. That's the thing. Kind of comparing both of the years together is kind of hard because there's a lot of good stuff that happened this year. There is. I'm finally able to go out more and do more things because I got someone that can take me places. My family is closer, so I can also hang out with more of my family members now. So I think that the bad actually outweighs the good there. And I just think, overall, really the worst thing is the wisdom teeth thing. But once I get that done and over with, I think I should be good. Because I'm going to have to get that done on Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. On the 5th. So I got to get that done and all that. So clearly there's going to be some stuff going on though. Also, I should probably mention this too. On the 3DS and DSi, I'm going to be taking photos and videos every day this year because it's the last year of 2000. Well, the last year of 2020. Well, the last year where the time can match the dates and stuff. So I figured, why not use this last year to do that with the photos and stuff. I'll do the same thing next year, probably with holidays. This year I'm just gonna do things I like. I'm not gonna be doing it with YouTube though. I thought about doing that, but I'm like, that's gonna be too much. That'd be way too much to handle, so I'm not gonna bother doing that. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it at all. So I unfortunately won't be doing that, but I will be doing the videos and photo thing on my 3DS and stuff. I'll still upload videos on YouTube. I'll still do that. But I won't be doing it every single day, because that's going to be too much. Speaking of YouTube, I need to talk about that, because that's the thing I wanted to talk about anyway. So, my plans for YouTube this year is, my plans for YouTube, well, I want to do more reviews, obviously. I'm gonna be later this year doing, Disney reviews, movies and stuff for Disney to celebrate their 100th anniversary, even though so far it looks like it's crap because, no Walt's name, even though Walt Disney created Disney, they can't put his freaking name back in the intros. There's no Walt Disney. Disney is still woke as hell. And a lot of their movies that are coming out don't look very great, so I don't know, but I'll still celebrate it, I was gonna do that anyway, because, I'm gonna be doing, after Pixar, I'm gonna be doing Sony and DreamWorks films. Because it's going to take a long time, I'll probably do them together. Even if I wasn't celebrating Disney's 100th anniversary, I still probably would do that, because otherwise it's going to take forever to get to the Disney films. So I'll probably be doing maybe Universal and not Universal, do Sony and DreamWorks. I'll do both of them. I'll do like Sony on Tuesdays and DreamWorks on Thursdays or something like that, because that way you guys can see that and stuff. I'm trying to think what else I'm going to be doing. I want to play some more games. I do want to do more games. I had to stop Luigi's Mansion 3 right now because of the floors, but hopefully after this week and I get the teeth taken out, then everything will be back to normal. Hopefully. I'm not sure, because I gotta deal with the dentist and stuff. Freaking dentist is driving me nuts. I'm thinking about just getting all my teeth pulled and just putting fake ones in, honestly. I'm thinking about that. I don't know. because I'm just like tired of dealing with the dentist. Because a lot of them are a lot of the teeth are really bad in my mouth. Not like they're not like super awful, but a lot of them have cavities in them and stuff. So I don't know. It depends on how many teeth I lose. If I lose too many, I'm definitely gonna go with Plan B and just get them all pulled and put fake ones in. I'll keep the teeth and all that, and because I'm just kind of just sick of this, honestly. Hopefully I don't have to go with Plan B. Hopefully they can fix the other teeth and all that. I mean, I think part of the problem is the wisdom teeth. That's the problem. They're pushing against my gums and all that, and all like and causing my teeth to get bad, because I think I noticed like the back ones are getting really bad because of that. So hopefully they can pull them out and all that. And I was kind of nervous about it, but I'm not really nervous anymore. The main thing I gotta worry about is my other side fighting with me. Hopefully it'll cooperate with me and just get it done and over with, because the sooner I get it done and over with, the better. But I don't know. I mean, I know I was scared, but then I realized this is kind of pretty much the same thing I did before with the teeth, pulling a tooth out, so it's not gonna be much different. So I don't know, but anywho, I don't know if I got very much else to say. I know I did more talking about what's going on, what went on last year than this year, but I don't really have much. I had some stuff I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of it right now. So I don't know. I don't know what to say here. I'll probably upload this video probably in the morning, because I doubt a lot of people are gonna be watching it right now. So sorry again about not like not starting it with because I was gonna start it with I was gonna start this video with the live stream, but I stopped because I showed something that's personal and I didn't want to do that. So I mean, I'm doing pretty good at not showing my face, though. Besides the PlayStation 5 video, I think that's about it, where I show my face. I have other videos where I show my face too, but I ended up blocking them. They're not gonna be blocked permanently. Eventually, I will re-upload them, but I'm gonna blur out my face and stuff so people can't see it. I ended up uploading the PlayStation 1 because my face isn't shown that bad, So yeah, but if it is, I'll probably private it again, and then down the road I'll upload it. I don't know, because I don't remember. I have to rewatch the video again, but I don't like people seeing my face. So yeah, but I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna go ahead and let things go because I'm freezing outside. I gotta get inside. Luckily, you guys didn't miss a whole lot. I was just reading comments in this one stream, and that's about it. And there was only like 3 comments, I think. There wasn't a lot, and there was like over 200 people in the chat, like 235 or something. There was 250, so I guess they dropped out because the year was already over. I don't know. I could not find one where they were starting to count down. I didn't have time to look at it. I should have looked at it, but I forgot about how hard it was last year and the year before to do that. So, I don't know. See you guys later, though. Bye.